I think a humanitarian is somebody who just really wants to be their best person, that they're willing to take whatever gifts they were gifted with and utilize them to help those that are around them, and who is willing to put the time in, knowing that even the smallest things make the greatest impact for some. And so I think Echohawk fits that to the T.
I think the legacy that Echo will leave will be through the families and youth that he served. Most of my interactions with him have been through the NICE program, and I know he's impacted quite a few youth, bringing cultural teachings, working with the families. We need people like Echo. We need those men that are willing to be present and be mentors, be guides, spiritual leaders for kids and families in the community.
The youth have always been at the center of all of the work that I've done, whether it was home or here. With the VA, I left really the VA to go to OPS because of the youth. There was a story that in my tribe, a person had said that, the youth are the ones who are going to save the world. But the thing is that we have to listen to them. And a lot of times that doesn't happen. And so how do we empower our youth? How do we give power, shared power, for them to take the lead, for when we get kind of older and can't do it anymore. That work is kind of really what drives a lot of what I try to do. Even now in the state, I'm trying to find funding to support youth councils across Nebraska.
I think the coolest thing about Echo is that he can relate to anybody, anywhere.
I've envisioned myself to be a change agent. That's what brought me to Omaha, was really just to try to figure out how to do more than just presentations and talking and things like that. How do you impact communities on a bigger and wider scale that's more sustainable? I needed to increase my knowledge, my experience, and it's kind of led me to my position now.
Ever since I met him, he's always been willing to help others. When I met him, the first thing that he said is, hey, how can we collaborate to help those kids and families that you're working with? I mean, that's just how he does, what he does.
I think anytime you want to bring about change, there's always going to be opposition. There's always going to be a group that is going to be having to adapt. And I think as human nature, we don't like to adapt sometimes. And it takes a lot of courage to do that. It takes a lot of work and empathy and compassion, and there's a lot of understanding that needs to happen on both sides.
For Echohawk, I love the fact that he's very cultural. He is very close to his roots. He takes that with him everywhere he goes. When we're our full selves, that is how we can really make the best impact.
He's always ready with a lesson. I can't tell you how many times I just want to say, hey, how's it going? And then he starts teaching something. Every time, no matter what, he'll talk to you about something that will help you. And I appreciate that from him.
Advocacy, networking, trying to align, different messages and intents of what you're trying to do to impact people, I think is what I'm wanting to get more experience in. And then, from there, I don't know, hopefully be a bigger change agent and trying to do good things across, I don't know, maybe just not Nebraska.